Hi, everybody. Hi, everybody. Welcome. Did you guys miss me? Hi, sweet Ava. Hello, Miss Lindsay. Ava, let's talk. Yeah, oh, no, wrong Ava. Never mind. But Ava, hi. Hello, Ola. I've missed you. Yay, feels like ages. I know. I think I was on live. I don't remember. Life is a blur. It's a blur of possibilities. Oh, baby. Awesome. Hi, sweet Minerva. I'm excited about today's topic. I'm probably going to go for about 20 minutes and then it won't go. For those of you that do or do not know, we actually have a free Zoom tomorrow called How Will You Experience 2020? I'm not going to say what I'm going to talk about tomorrow because I actually don't know. That's how I facilitate is I get the title of something or the topic of something and I name it, and then when I show up live is when the inspiration or the information or the magic hits, right? Happy New Year and happy new decade, you as well, Beth. So tomorrow we want to invite you into a free Zoom. So the Zoom is actually at 9 a.m. Mountain Standard Time. So I believe in London that will be 4 p.m. and in Paris that'll be 5 p.m. You guys are welcome to come join. And those of you early morning risers, you'll be, yay, thank you, Fabiola. I don't know why I couldn't find that. So I'll probably edit that. Thank you. So you guys are welcome to join. But that's not what I'm going to talk about, even though I am going to talk randomly about it. I want to talk to you guys about something that I've been looking at in my own life for like the last, really hardly looking at it for the last month, but probably softly looking at it for the last 3 to 6 months. And when I first came to Access, I was relatively successful as a facilitator. When I put my mind to something, I'm relatively successful. I just go for it. I don't have a point of view. I don't tell myself I'm limited. I just kind of do it. And so I was going for it. And I did pretty well, and then I got cocky and I got an ego and I got a little, and I kept trying to, in the beginning, pushing for the result to prove that I was a good facilitator. So I would then be like, I had 100 people in my online class, or I had 600 people sign up, and like I realize now that actually wasn't the energy of creation. It actually wasn't an invitation. In fact, it had the opposite effect for those that I was trying to reach. And, lately I've been looking at, wow, it's light to facilitate that. Okay, I'm going for it. Wow, it's light to facilitate that. Okay, I'm going for it. Wow, it's light to do that. Okay, I'm going for it. And then I'm always pleasantly surprised. So what I wanted to talk to you today about, invite you to consider, bon année, ma chérie. Oh, hi, Zena. Bon année, right? Bon année, ma chérie. I love it. Ma chère. So it's my terrible Spanish or terrible French. Today I was doing terrible Spanish. But what I want to say is that oftentimes we get an idea of where we'd like to go, what we'd like to create. We want to have 10 people in our bars classes, or maybe you want 50 people in your bars classes, or maybe you just want to pay your bills every month and be happy, or maybe you want an extra $1,000 a month for travel and, going out or doing your hair, whatever it is, whatever your reality is. And so what we tend to do is and I'm going to say this, I've never really said this out loud in this way before, so we'll see how it comes out. But we tend to, at least I do in my life, and you guys can tell me if you relate, so hearts and thumbs up if you can relate to this, is I will get an idea of something I want. let's say it's $50,000. But I will go into the energy of, well, that's a little too extravagant to ask for. So why don't I ask for the most amount of money that I think I can get? That's the least amount in the universe's world or in my world. So like if I were creating a class, what that would look like is, wow, how about we ask for 50 people? So I'll ask for the maximum of the minimum. And I'm not sure if I'm explaining it that very well, but how many of you, hi sweet Lisa, how many of you go to want to ask for something and you're like, oh, that's too greedy, that's too much, that's too extravagant, so let me cut it in half or dumb it down or ask for way less than what I want to ask for. Now this applies to money, this applies to favors, this applies when you're creating classes, this applies to working with hosts, this applies across the board in every area of your life. Well, you only let yourself ask, and then they say yes, and you're like, oh, I should have asked for more. And so what I want to invite you to consider is, where are you shortchanging your asks, right? Because you've decided that the result of the ask is too much of an ask. Does that make sense? Sounds like I'm saying ask, but I'm saying ask, right? Yeah. Hello. Hello, hello. Yay, glad you're here. And I would totally butcher your name, so I'm going to say Miss Soares da Silva. That I got. So yeah, okay, cool. So it makes sense. And so what I wanted to look at today as a topic is this energy of experiencing versus result. And so how many of you in how many areas of your life check this out? I guarantee you, and you guys can tell me if I'm right or wrong. I know I'm butchering it. I'm so sorry. Maybe you're from Portugal or Portuguese, Brazilian. So what I want to say is, how many of you, and I bet this is true for you, in the areas of your life that succeed, you are really good at experiencing the energy of it. Okay. In the areas of your life where you're not succeeding, you're trying to produce a result. Okay. So Cynthia, thank you. Okay. I'll take Cynthia. That's much easier. So you guys get this. So if you want $5,000, you ask for 20 people, so the price is affordable. I do that with my fee and my services. Exactly, Amelia. Hello, Vanya. How do you not get disappointed when what you ask for doesn't show up? Well, how much are you asking from the expectation that everyone's going to say no already? Okay. And so I'm really excited about tomorrow's free Zoom, because we're going to explore this topic even deeper. You guys can be on video. If you don't want to be on video, you don't have to be on video, but I don't know what I'm going to do tomorrow. I just know there was an energy to infuse the new year into possibility, because the last 7 years of my life, I have gone for result, 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 result when it comes to growing No Judgment Diet. And what I realized is, in every result I'm searching for, I'm judging me, I'm judging the class, I'm judging, and it actually doesn't create greater. Okay, you guys getting this? Right? And so it's interesting, because I guarantee, if you guys look at this, in the areas of your life that are working, so maybe your work life is working, maybe your sex life is working, maybe your relationships are working, maybe you have really good parking karma, maybe I don't know, maybe you're just a people person and people gravitate towards you and compliment you. Like, whatever area of your life is working, I guarantee you are really good at enjoying the experience of living in those areas of your life. But the areas of your life that you're not good at, so some of you aren't good, huh, Mr. Rick? Some of you aren't good at money, or you're not good at communication, or you're not good at running a business, right? Those are the places in your life where, based on a point of view you have about not being good, you're trying to prove that you're good, and the proving that you're good, you go to try to create a result, and you stop enjoying the experience. So when you're resulting, to say that. When you're resulting, you're actually judging you. And when you're judging you or judging your creations cannot deliver what you're asking for. So I have no idea if any of this is making sense to any of you. But if it is, hearts or thumbs up are much appreciated. And questions. So Ola's asking a question. She says, so if you want $500,000 or $5,000, you ask for 20 people so the price is available. Love the hair. Thanks. It's my just got out of the shower messy look. Just for you, my friend. And so it's so interesting. So Ola, that's a really weird way to go about asking for $5,000, right? Ooh. Sylvia says, I think it's Sylvia. Am I saying it right? No, it's Cynthia. I know I was close. She says, I've always had the point of view that I'm not good in creating, now sort of struggling to get out of that space. Right. And so here's what's really interesting about this. So Cynthia's sharing her experience, and here's what's interesting is when we have decided, we have a point of view that we're not good at something, we then try to do the opposite and prove that we're good at it while thinking we're not. And so the proving is an energy that turns people off. Proving is an energy that tries to prove that if you could get the result, then you don't have to buy the lie that you're not good at creating, right? And so Cynthia, what I want to ask you is, where did you buy the lie, and who did you buy the lie from that you're not good at creating? Like, how many of you have been telling yourself the lie that you're not good at creating? And Amelia's asking, how do you not get disappointed when you ask for what doesn't show up? Well, here's the deal. You have to believe what you're asking for is possible. Okay, Gustav says this is brilliant. Thank you, my friend. I think so. I'm glad I'm making sense, because sometimes when I talk out loud, I think I don't make any sense to anybody. Welcome to my world. Okay, so yeah, and so isn't having a business a result? Well, depends on your point of view, Amelia, because from my point of view, having a business is a possibility. I would much rather have my own business and create a possibility in the world than work for somebody else and work for their desired result. So it really depends on where a person's functioning from, because anyone who owns a business, the business, what gets created is determined by the person who's owning the business's point of view. Does that make sense? Does that make sense? Like, I was talking with a friend yesterday about Elon Musk, and someone said, Elon has no filter. And I was like, exactly. So he has no filter, so he doesn't go into, even when he thinks. So somebody asked him, like, why the heck would you start shooting rockets? He goes, well, at least it would create forward momentum. He goes, honestly, I didn't think I would succeed in getting a rocket, out into space. So he goes, but I wanted to make progress and forward momentum. So Elon has no filter. Here's the problem with most of where we're functioning from, is the filter that we're functioning from is one of doubt, is one of that's too much, is one of I don't deserve it. Oh my goodness, this is the cutest man in the planet. Oh, best skier. He's been skiing double black diamonds like he's the boss.
Oh, thinking about boss today.
You are the boss today. You're in charge all day. You're the boss. So what I wanted to do is just invite you to consider. I'll have to re-listen. It's not saying, well, exactly. This is exactly okay. Thank you. Oh yes, me. Okay, this makes my brain want chocolate and a nap. Hi, Carol. Yes, if things are not going well in my home life, it's no biggie, and things are always smooth out. When things are not going well financially, I'm so unhappy and I feel so stuck. I just assume those go hand in hand. And here's what I want to say, and this is the point I wanted to make, is that Gustav, you are trying to prove you're good financially. You don't need to prove you're good at your home life. You don't need to prove you're a good husband. Your wife appreciates you and acknowledges you, and your kids appreciate you, and they might give you a hard time, but they appreciate you. So you are literally trying to go for a result in your financial world. What if you went for the experience of your financial world? Because in your family life, you're not going for a result, you're going for the experience. You're in it for the long haul, so you're in it for the experience. So what if all of you who are struggling in certain areas of your life stop going for the result? And so I love this. So Cynthia says, and now I'm trying to create a business. Exactly. So you're trying to create a result rather than create the experience of having a business. You guys getting this? Yeah? You're getting this? Because you don't try to create a result of a family. You create the experience of having a family. You don't try to create the result of an orgasm. You go into the experience of it, okay? And if those of you are creating a result, that's probably why you're not having the orgasms, okay? Right. Awesome. Cynthia says, the result, not the experience. I feel you. Awesome. Awesome. And this is what I'm talking about. And so, yes, hi, Duke. I know. Isn't he cute? Amelia says, fudge boo on adult. My friends, I say this jokingly, I'm kind of serious about it. I am going 10 million bodies out of judgment. 10 million people out of judgment with their bodies on the planet. I'm not sure if that will happen before I die or after I die, but I'm going to make progress and I'm going to enjoy the experience of it. When I was trying to create the result of my business, it was frustrating, it was heavy, it was not fun, and people didn't want to play. And now that it's like, no, we're going on an experience. And so people ask all the time, can you tell us about the live events? I'm like, oh, it's an experience. And watch out, world, because May, oh baby, you guys ready for it? We're doing Mexico and Brazil in May. And then in June and the beginning of July, we are doing a European tour. And we don't have the dates exactly mapped out, but it's getting close. We're talking with all the hosts. We're working it out. So I can't wait. And so my friends, stop trying to go for the result to prove that you're not wrong. Go for the experience and see what you create. Yeah, grinding on the slopes. That's right. Yeah, I don't go for the result of skiing. I go for the experience of skiing. And today, my first run stunk. I was like all over the place, like bopping and fropping and everything. And my second run was smooth and awesome and fast and fun and powder and moguls, right? So what is it that you are using doubt to try to prove a result that you don't actually believe is possible? Exactly. Cynthia says the result sounds a lot of judgment and expectation. Exactly, my friends. When you go for the result, you have to judge you. When you go for the experience, you get to appreciate everything that occurs. Is this an aha or what? I'm telling you. So if you guys are just joining and you're digging this conversation, we have a free Zoom tomorrow and the world is invited, and we'd love you to help us spread the word. If you know somebody who could use a little bit more of this conversation, I'm going to dive in. I have no idea where we're going to go. You can ask me questions live, and it's a free call for anybody invited. Okay? Everybody's invited. They just have to sign up. So we'll put the link in. I believe my team's already put the link in once or twice. Put the link in again, and please sign up. And if you'd like, please copy and paste the link. And who do you know that you'd like to invite to the conversation of possibilities, right? Yes. Paula says, I'm choosing more fun for sure than start judging again. Well, we all judge. It's just a matter of, that's like expecting yourself to eat 100% healthy for the rest of your life. No, you're going to eat some junk food along the way, right? You're going to eat some junk food along the way, eat junk food, and then the next day wake up and eat clean, or eat junk food and right after eat, like, who cares, right? Who cares? I get myself excited about what I can create, and then Paul says something that is judgmental, and I fall apart again. Right. Well, how can you use his judgments to your advantage? Right. Cool. So Gustav says, can I choose to enjoy the experience of money? Well, that's a great question. What do you know? Vanya says, aha. Amelia says, I'll be there. So we just posted the link. If you guys would like to copy it and share it, please feel free. Don't share the Zoom details. Share the signing in for the call. Anyone and everyone is invited, and we're going to have a conversation about experiencing versus result. Oh, baby, because I'm telling you guys, once you start to go for the experience in everything, so the experience of having $5,000, Ola, not the result of having $5,000. Yeah, Carol says I'm signed up. So the call tomorrow is 9 a.m. Mountain Standard Time. So 8 a.m. Pacific, 11 a.m. Eastern Standard, 7 p.m. in London, and 8 p.m. in Paris. Okay? Yeah, I know. I'm spreading the word like jam. Oh, baby. I love you. Yeah, so 9 a.m. Love you guys. Oh, my goodness. So, my friends, what magic can you create today? And what if you start going for the experience instead of the result? We will see you mañana. And for those of you that don't know, we've kind of been quiet about it. I thought we'd be louder about it, but that's all me. I was quiet about it. We have Ditch the Judgments, which is a 15-day course starting on January 6th. And if you think you could use a 15-day crash course eliminating every judgment you have, we invite you to join the party for Ditch the Judgments. The doors close. The 6th, is that Sunday or Monday? Holy crap, where does the time go? So you have like 3 days. Right. Experience of having $100 million, which is a game-changing conversation. Thank you. You're so welcome, Amelia. I love you guys. You're amazing. 4 p.m. London. Oh, what'd I say? I think I said 4 p.m. London, 5 p.m. Paris. Maybe I messed that up. Thank you, Paula. So we will see you guys tomorrow. Come join the party. Feel free to share the links. And thanks for being here. And what else is possible? Bye for now.